Yo, right, it's me, Infamous K, just in case any of you don't know, which, well, I think you all do. I'm with Adam. Say hello, Adam.
Hello.
Basically, he's not long got his iPhone, so I decided I'm going to do a redo to my song about Amy. Rest in peace, Amy. So, here we go. Let's see how this goes down. Rest in peace, Amy. We love you. You will never be forgotten. This world is a cold place, so I'm doing this track for you. I'm doing this to stop what happened to you. It happens to anyone else. Rest in peace, Amy. You're forever on our minds. Little Amy is only 13 years old. She feels left in this world on her own. Forced to think that hell is really in her home. Wondering how big the thing inside her has grown. Shown up in front of her friend. She then realized it's time for the end. Can put the smile on anymore. No, she really can't pretend. This is the story of why Amy came to an end. See, Amy lives with her brother and her mom. Her dad didn't run her cause he couldn't handle his son. His son was born, but there was something wrong. He's got a mental disorder, so daddy done a runner, that's wrong. Little Amy is all her brother has, cause her mama does drugs. The A class, people use her toxic. Amy wouldn't last, it seems to a rap. Now Amy's in the past, yeah. Just so you know, I ain't got no one here to do the chorus for me, because I ain't singing. So I'm just gonna skip the chorus out. Okay, this is gonna be hard, I'm just gonna guess when to go back in, right? Everybody says that the man is hereditary for little Amy. Someone like that was imaginary, couldn't cope with her mom's drug addiction cause she was always getting fucked up in the kitchen whilst Amy was left to look out that whole road. But outside of the house, Amy is known as a hoe, as she was only 13 and she fell pregnant with a boy who's 16 who bailed out with no reference to have Jackal with his own flesh and blood. A lad like him is nothing but a cunt, but you see Amy was too scared to tell her mom, afraid of how she would react or what would become of herself when she has it, not knowing what to do. Amy starts to panic. The only reason that I know is cause we read a diary, and that's how I know all she wanted was to fly free. Yeah, yet again, this is where the chorus would be. You know. Now Amy starts to think that she was possessed by Satan, thinking that it was the only explanation for the occurrence in her life. She then thinks anything she would do would never be right. Amy starts to lose her life, goes downhill, cut on her wrist just to see the blood spill. Amy has now, by this point, lots of time, doing whatever she can to try and end the time. She never turned up to school or spoke to her mates to save Amy's life. Now it's too late, as one cold Monday evening, Amy's little brother needs feeding. Usually it was Amy who does it, but not this night. As he walks to try and find her, he sees something hanging from the light. He looks up and sees it's a sister with rope around the neck. He started to whisper, Amy, I'm hungry, can you do me some dinner? With no reply, a shimmer of light shined through his head. At this point he then realized she was dead. He started to cry, and crying's what he did, whilst his mother shouts telling him to pack it in. When he never, she ran out towards him, and seeing her daughter must have been so grim. She loses her mind and starts to lash out, hitting her son, getting even more angrier when he says ouch. After half a dozen blows to his head, she then realizes it's not just her daughter who was dead. The screen goes blank when her woman is locked up. Little Amy's in a better place, her brother's in the club. But what makes this tale that much more gory is that the song was based on a true story. Rest in peace, Amy. It's wrong. Shit like this shouldn't happen, man. I hope you found peace up there. Rest in peace, Angel. Goodbye.